Hello, welcome back to my channel, Ginger Plans. This week I am using this Deck the Hall kit from Lynner Designs. It's so freaking cute. And I'm pairing it with matte bronze and espresso foil, which has just been one of my favorite combos this year. I got this foil bundle from Chris Press last year on like mega sale when her Black Friday sales go up and they're like $5, which is just like, it gets me. I feel like currently I have way more foil bundles than I do kits in my collection, which seems kind of funny, but I got a foil advent and then I kind of just like stocked up from Pink Diamond Planner Co.'s closing sale. I tried to not get any from Chris Press Black Friday, but I did end up getting a mystery grab bag, so I don't know what it is, but it would come with 5 mini foil bundles for $15. It's just like too good of a deal. Or no, it was $10. I priced it out. It was going to be like $2 a foil bundle. Like, it's just like ridiculous pricing. But anyways, I have so many foil bundles and not as much kit. That doesn't make any sense. Not as many kits. But I feel like art has just like not been out. Are you feeling that too, planner community? Like, there's just not as much art. Artists are getting super burned out and leaving the community, rightfully so. I know like a lot of stuff with like AI is taking from their jobs, and I know that I kind of just feel like the planner community is like not, like there's a lot of people that are still buying, but there maybe is not as big of a community as there used to be. I don't know. Like, let me know. What are your thoughts? I just feel like dynamics are changing, and rightfully so. That's what happens over time. So I'm not mad at anybody or pointing any fingers, but I just feel like it's just changing and we don't have a ton of artists. We're not getting as much exclusive art, and shops are even stepping away from mysteries, obviously, and then shops are like closing. If you have been on Instagram, you saw that Chris Press is going on like a big trip. So she is stepping away from mysteries for the first half of 2025. So that's going to be huge. That means like there's really only a couple shops that are doing, well, is it really only Scribble Prints Co.? Because Pink Diamond Planner Co. closed. Glam Planner hasn't done anything in ages. Lynner Designs, but she doesn't do mysteries. She'll do like a Cyber Monday mystery. She's like one of the only ones. Her and Scribble Prints Co. are like the only ones to do a Cyber Monday mystery. Because Chris Press isn't even doing that. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's no mysteries, not much art. A lot of artists are burnt out, and I don't know. I don't really have like these aren't like complete thoughts, but I just am wondering if anybody else is noticing this, or like, do you have any predictions? Like, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna like start reusing art? Do you think new artists are gonna pop up, or artists will come back, or it will just be like minimal art and we'll all just kind of be using the same? Like, I feel like there's been in the past, like we'd have so many choices. Like, think about like a seasonal art set. We'd have multiple Thanksgiving kits to choose from, and now we got like one, maybe 2 kits. So we all are like using the same or doing our own thing, which is totally fine. I know a lot of people want to just do their own Thanksgiving, especially for Thanksgiving. But for Christmas, I feel like the same, like there's just not as many choices. So maybe that's what the future is. We all just kind of do the same kits, same artwork, which isn't a bad thing. It's like, art is art. I can't draw, so I give all the credit to these artists, and they do amazing work. And I just like wish there was a way to keep them like alive and happy in our community, you know what I mean? So let me know any thoughts you have down below. That was like such a side tangent, but this art set is from Painted Lilacs Art, and I think that's maybe what's like a little heavy on my heart, because she's also another artist that is stepping away, and her art is gorgeous. I feel like she has just been like Emma, the shop owner, has been so great in the community. She's done a lot of different things. I mean, she had her own shop, and she's grown so much in her drawing, and her art is just very beautiful and fun. And she did 2 different colorways for this art set. Obviously, I'm biased. I love this art set because of the golden doodle up in the corner, like freaking love. The other colorway matches Sadie a lot more, but this colorway, just like, I loved this colorway so much with the coral and the blue and the traditional red and green. But that golden doodle, oh, it's so stinking cute. Reminds me so much of Sadie. Anything with a golden doodle, pretty much anything with a dog, I'm in, but golden doodles especially, which I know a lot of people have controversial opinions about golden doodles, but that's okay. That's not what we're talking about. Anyways, yes, I was sad when Emma announced that she's going to step away. She's still doing some custom art, so I'm excited to see what shops snag her for custom arts. But yeah, just a little sad over here about the planner community and like wanting to make sure we still get I'm set for the first half of the year, it feels like, but yeah, I just know that shops are kind of like stepping away. I saw a couple other shops make announcements that they're taking long breaks, which rightfully so, they deserve long breaks. And I know like Lynn of Lynner Designs is going on maternity leave soon, and I just feel like YouTube is not as poppin' as it used to. So I don't know, are we still liking watching Plan With Me's? Do you want me to take a step back? I'm feeling a little like burnt out. If you can't see, like things have been a little irregular. And I'm just trying to figure out like what's best for me and figure out like best for like my channel. I don't know. This is just for fun and I want to make it fun. So like Instagram was feeling like too much. So I think for Instagram, I'm only going to be posting my bases, because coming back and posting pictures of like the full spread is just like, that seems to be what kind of does me in. I can get the initial picture, and then I have like Plan With Me's, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. And plus I just feel like it is funny with planning. It is such a like personal thing, and we throw it out there and we talk about like our daily lives, but sometimes I'm like, maybe I just want to keep my week to myself. Like, not that I have anything to hide, but like, I don't know. Do you feel that? Does anybody feel that? So maybe I might be moving towards that and just doing like bases here on YouTube, and just letting it like just share my bases is basically what I'm saying. So let me know if that's okay or if that's like not worth it. But let's just go dive into the week. This week, I thought I was going to be setting up Christmas. That's why I chose this kit. It was the perfect setup Christmas spread, like the double box at the bottom with the boxes in front. I was determined, and I thought that this is always the week I set up Christmas. It's always the weekend in between my birthday and my husband's birthday, because we're both November babies, and then it gets Christmas up before Thanksgiving. It makes me feel like, Christmas is so big to set up, so it makes it feel like it's worth it. But this year I'm just not feeling it. I think part of it is being in a new house, and things are just kind of like everywhere. Like, I know where all my Christmas stuff is, but I don't feel like settled in the area I want to set it up in, so it feels, I don't know, like I don't have the best place for it, if that makes sense. So that makes it hard to set it up if you don't have a good place for it. So fast forward, we are 3 weeks out and I still haven't set up my Christmas. But I've just been using Christmas in my planner anyways, and it's getting me in the holly jolly spirit. I mean, I've been watching Christmas movies, so makes sense. I'm trying to be more chill about Christmas movies, though. My husband had a little chat with me about it, like a joking chat, and was like, don't get burnt out. You always like watch way too many in the beginning of the season, and then by the time it comes to like Christmas and like actually enjoying it, you don't want to watch any Christmas movies. And I'm like, you're so right. So I found this list online of like new holiday movies, of like a master list of all the Christmas, all the Hallmark, Hallmark, Netflix, Great American Family, all the like, if you're subscribed to Friendly, like that's how I view all these, Lifetime movies, like all that. And I just went through, and like the ones that I knew I wanted to watch, I kind of starred, and the ones that I'm like, maybe, I kind of put a dash by. So I've just been using that as a guide and trying not to like waste my time on the ones that I know I won't like, or that I just know, will be a little too cheesy. The one show that I wish I could watch more of is Hallmark has a new like channel or subscription called Hallmark Plus. And they're doing a show called Finding Mr. Christmas, which I just think is a genius idea. and they are just like, they just have a bunch of guys that they're trying to find for like a new star of one of the like later Christmas Hallmark movies. Obviously they already have it filmed and know who it is, but yeah, it's kind of like fun, and it leads up to the season. And Jonathan Bennett, who is like, you know, a Hallmark icon, and Christmas movie icon, he is hosting it, and it's just like a funny, the guys do different challenges that are like Christmas and show off their acting or whatnot. I only watched one episode and I was like, this is pretty cute, and my husband's like, that's actually a really creative idea. So kudos to them. I wish I could watch more of it, but I don't have that subscription. But last week I talked to you about how we were watching Severance. We finished up Severance last week, and this was a week where we weren't really watching too much, but we did start Silo, which is another Apple TV show, which I think I talked about in my last Plan With Me. It's super good if you like sci-fi. And a new season just came out. So yeah, the first episode, we were like, whoa, like so much happened. And it's just like a lot to piece together, but it's like fun to watch a new show with your friends or your spouse. So that's been really fun. I feel like this week is just more house projects. My husband has been doing a house project like every day, which is super nice. I really haven't done too much. I've picked out things, but he puts together everything and he does all the work, which is amazing. I'm just like not handy like that. But this week, Monday, we had off because it was Veterans Day, and it was so good to have a long weekend. I just got to have like a casual day, walked Sadie, gave her a bath, which was so overdue, which is where we learned that our guest bathroom where we normally bathe her like doesn't have a wand shower attachment, which we are used to, but I already had gotten her wet and she was like dirty from playing outside. So I had to like grab a bucket to like put water over her, and for the bath, it was just miserable. Like we were just drenched afterwards. And then we ended up going to lunch with my husband's grandma after. We love meeting her at Chop Shop, which it's called the Original Chop Shop. They have locations like all over the US. Let me know if you've been there. It's super good salad, sandwich, wrap place. They even have breakfast and smoothies and fresh pressed juices. It's just another classic example of like a healthy, fast casual place that I feel like Arizona has ample of. Then we also did some furniture shopping, and I was like stressed out of my mind because again, I cannot make decisions to save my life. So we went to Black Rock Coffee. My husband really wanted a snack, and they have gluten-free bagels there. So he got that, and I got a coffee, and that just kind of like helped reset. I also got these new coffee stickers from Cork and Corky, and they are so cute. So definitely check out her shop. I feel like I plugged her last week too, but like Laurel's shop is so good, so it deserves the plug. Then I've been watching Love Island Australia this week as well. On Tuesday, I worked a little bit later just because I was feeling like some days I've been doing so much better about getting home from work at a decent time, but some days they just kind of like stack up, especially after a long weekend. And then we ended up meeting my dad. He was in town and he was taking my nephew from like baseball practices. My 6th grade nephew on Tuesdays goes from school baseball to his like fall ball team. It's not select. But he has practice. He goes like a full day of middle school, and then he has practice after school for almost 2 hours for school ball, and then he has like a 2-hour break, and then goes from 7 to 9. He has his fall ball practice, and that's just insane for a 6th grader to have that schedule. Like, oh, it's ridiculous. But we met him for Flower Child in between, so that was fun. Got to FaceTime my mom that night as well, and yeah, this week there was also a full moon, and that if you are a teacher, you know, those days are crazy, like crazy. So check on your teacher friends after full moon days. Maybe check on your parent friends. I'm sure parents feel it too, but I don't know if you like, as a parent, do you know about the full moon stigma, or is that just like a teacher conspiracy theory? That is very much a true thing, because kids just act different on a full moon. It's like studied science. We went out for pizza that night because I could not be bothered with cooking, but then I got like super bloated, and that's always the worst. But I feel like the rest of the weekend was just like super chill, relaxing, painted my nails, and just kind of like hung out. So that is my base. Let's skip to the end. All right, I'm going to end this a day early, but here is my very first Christmas spread. I'm starting Christmas early. Feel like it's a little hard to pick up, but I do love the matte bronze. I feel like the matte bronze with the espresso underlays is so pretty, and yeah, it just was like a really pretty foil bundle. I love this foil bundle from Crest Press. If you get a chance to pick it up, I highly recommend. And I feel like this is just like really cozy vibes for November. So yeah, I am happy with it. That is it for this week though, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye everyone.